is going on, guys, and welcome back to Hungary for Success. Since we're last here, again in the games against Chad and Azerbaijan, not much has happened really. We've had a couple of injuries that have caused us to not be able to call some people up, but this is how the table looks for our group. You'll see that Andorra are leading something. Yellow cards. They got the yellow cards. Yeah, we play Estonia, who are bottom of the group, and then we play Denmark, who are top of the group. So we play top and bottom. It all depends on how the Denmark-Spain goes, whether Denmark will still be top. Because Spain could, unlikely, but they could jump above Denmark. The two times we've played Estonia, we've won one, they've won one, so it's a fairly even meet-up, even though, to be fair, we've been an awful lot better since last time we played Estonia, and we have a random friendly against Peru that you're not going to see, because my assistant decided to set up the most random friendly possible. And we're going to have a little talk about the team. Everyone is super annoyed with me after our team meeting. Not sure why. I said, we're doing well in the qualification so far. We won a game. And they all went, "What are you on about? Stupid Irish fool." Basically. I'm assuming they said it in Hungarian. Although at this stage I probably speak fluent Hungarian. But we have Zavazali back. Nagy is in the team, but he's suspended for this game. You will notice that the goalkeepers, Ufgalaski, Divish and Anodi. Where's Hutfagner, you may ask? The staple of my Hungarian team since I took over. I've dropped him. Just plain and simple. I've dropped him. I've called in an Aston Villa reserve instead of a Sampdoria reserve, just because I wanted to call him up to the team. I don't think we're in any issue of losing him to England. I just wanted to call him up, really. The guy who scored, whose name I cannot remember, in the game against Chad, Kapranszewski, had a knock. Mysteriously he's recovered from it. But he was going to be in the team, decided he was too injured, so he won't be joining us. As you can see, there's an awful lot of people that aren't happy with the meeting we had. Glasky, Chalet, Divish and Anodi. So I think this might be the only time Anodi gets called up, because if he's going to be like this, I'm just going to boot him out of the team. Andras Rado was called up as cover for the attack midfield and striker, because Chobit picked up a knock and literally 2 days ago recovered from the injury. I thought it was worth calling him in regardless. And there was another player as well who had a knock coming into this. I don't know, I don't remember who it was. But this is the team we are going to be using to play against Estonia. It's pretty much the standard team. There's not a whole lot of difference into what we've normally had. Glasky's back in. It's pretty much the only change. Oyama. He did I remember in these FMs, these two, he was a beast for Motherwell. I remember re-signing him for a derby save I was doing, and he destroyed everybody. But Gabor Fair is going to start up front, because with Galaski injured and still recovering from that injury, I didn't want to play him. I'm kind of hoping that he's going to be fitter for the Denmark game, because that's when we're really going to need him. Not having our most prolific striker would only be worse if we didn't have Zabzali as well. But we have Zabzali, so I'm happy enough with that, but Denmark have taken the lead against Spain. Mare Vida recently joined back into the Hungarian leagues. I don't remember which team he's playing for, to be honest. A lot of the players in the team play for Pukash, but I think Mare Vida. The one time I got to click him. Mare Vida. He's playing for Ferencváros. But yeah, we've a good selection of players. I did scout the regions, or sorry, the new gens in the Hungarian league, and that Zobzali hammered the crossbar. William. So I went to scout them. There was 200 and something of them. Crashed my game. So luckily I'd saved like an hour in game time beforehand. So all I had to do was just go back, redo it. There is some tasty looking new gens who probably won't be too long until they make it into the first team. Like, a lot of them are 6. Oh, what a goal by Chalet. A lot of them are not quite first team ready, but they'd be close-ish to what we have now in some of the positions. A lot of them are kind of more forward positions, so not necessarily. Oh Jesus! Gonna have to. Hello. My green screen's acting crazy. It's just gotten dark because I was recording the Director of Football episodes, and it's gotten dark since. So now my lighting's a little off, and this where I'm sitting, my face is really bright here and up here. My hands. Why have they got an injured player still playing? He's keeling over. Take him out. We've had 3 shots on target. Now, I'm no medical man, but I'm pretty sure you'd want it. Am I making it worse or am I making it better? I think I made it better. So yeah, apart from those 2 goals, not much has happened. Gabor Fair has had a relatively poor first half. Yeah, I'm not going to make any maybe I take Zabazali off because he's carrying just a wee little bit of a knock. And I don't want to risk him. So, do we bring on Rado? Or do we bring on Kleisenheisler? I think we bring on Rado, make him a trequartista. I don't normally use trequartistas. But I think the last time I used the trequartista was when I was managing Forest Green Rovers. And George Williams was a good trequartista. Well, he was a decent trequartista. So anybody who doesn't watch my Director of Football series, the Forest Green Rovers was a long time ago now. But still, it's definitely worth a watch. I'm quite enjoying it, and it is the kind of the main series. Even though this one gets more views. This one just takes a lot longer because there could be like 3 months in between games. It means that it takes a significant amount of time to get between. Oh, Kekesh. He's being headhunted by a bunch of English teams and a couple of Italian teams. But yeah, the series takes a lot longer in between. So, and like anybody who plays international management will know that it does take considerable length of time to get from one game to another, unless you've got a club that you're managing at the same time. So it is nice to be able to just kind of like kick back and enjoy a different series, like the Director Football series, for example, where we're managing River Plate now. Is there any substitutions I would like to make? I might just bring on an Adoi. Just because I don't. Just cap tie. Chobot comes on and instantly picks up a knock. Well, what we'll do so is we will take him off. And we'll just put Rado up front and make him a trequartista. Chobot comes on and then... Well, 9 minutes later, but he picks up a knock 4 minutes later. Let's hope that's not a bad injury. I just shouldn't have brought him on. Denmark are, after conceding against Spain... I hope that something else happens in this episode that I can use as my title. Like, right. Well, you're going to have to do it. So, like if somebody drops points against a team you wouldn't expect them to drop points against, that would be ideal. Because then, Rado, I think that's his first goal. Yeah, first goal for Hungary. Roland Becker, to be fair, since he moved back to Hungary, has become quite a substantial amount better as a left back. When he was in Germany with Borussia Mönchengladbach, he just never seemed... He never seemed as good as he could have been. I can't believe Orban got sent off again. Alright, we're 4-0. Not bad. How many games? That's his second game for us. When did I give him his debut? Against Belarus. Like 4 or 3 years ago. Nice victory. Well done. Camley took you off to avoid further injury. Orban, I'm disappointed you got sent off. I don't care. Willie Orban's decline has been exceptional recently. He is plummeting. Spain drawing with Denmark is a good result for us, I want to say. I saw Jared Bowen scored for Wales. Orban's been given a 1-match ban, so we don't have him for Denmark. That's not... Yeah, Zopzali is out for 2 days. Okay, so that's fine. So he should be back for the Denmark game. Kekish, man of the match. So as it stands, if we somehow get a win against Denmark, we'll be top of the group. I don't know how we're going to do that. There's always the chance though. So we will be back in just a second for that. Hopefully I'll sort out the whole shiny face thing. So I'll see you guys in just a second for that. Alright fellas, here we go. We played Denmark in this game. Unfortunately the injury to Chobot was a 2-week injury. So he is after leaving. We called up Kenny Otigba instead because we were short centre backs. With Willie Orban getting sent off. Unfortunately, oh no, he's fit again. Oh yeah, that was that. He goes straight back into the first team. I didn't check before, but this is the team we're putting out because basically Willian is tired and Nagy is back. Becker and Mazzoli are also tired, so I'm going to play Christian Tomas and Botka in their positions, and other than that, full steam ahead. We have a striker up front who's played 10 games for us, managed to get 1 goal. It's not going to go well. I'm really hoping I hope we don't lose. If we don't lose, it's fine. That front line is scary. And there's Kasper Schmeichel in goal. Yeah, pick up where you left off last time. Everybody's been talking about every question I was asked in interviews were, you beat Estonia so well. Do you think that makes a huge difference coming into this game? And I'm like, yeah, it does. Gives us a bit more momentum. But at the end of the day, this is Denmark, not Estonia. So the Danes are definitely a nation that I wouldn't enjoy playing a lot. But if we even get a draw, I'd be happy with a draw, basically. There was no kind of major strange results in any of the other games, between any of the other groups. I mean, Belarus and Gibraltar did draw, which I kind of found interesting, but at the same time, Gibraltar could have just sat everyone behind the ball, just had no forward players whatsoever. You never know exactly what happens in the game, in each individual game, and Victor Fisher boshes it in the back of the net. If we can score, I think we'd be doing well. How are England doing in their game? They're not playing today. Okay. Because I was looking at it, and England they've only played 2 games. Never mind. Their 2 games have been a draw against Luxembourg and a draw against Russia. Kekesh doesn't meet the player it was intended for, but now we are being torn apart at the back. And how did Narte get on the end of that? There looked like there was so many players in the way, and he still somehow managed to get on the end of the ball. So Victor Fisher whips it across. Just nobody was there to stop him. Fair enough. Not much we can do about that. Sabazali's picked up a knock again. Okay, I shouldn't have started him. Yeah, show me something else in the second half. I am just going to... Okay, fair enough. My assistant has everyone fired up. That's good. I am just going to take Zabazali off, but I'm going to bring on Rado again, because he did really quite well when he came on. Scoring a goal is quite a nice thing to happen. Or maybe I just put the inside forwards back on support. Let's see if that makes a bit of difference. It should avoid us having too many men forward, but at the same time, we need to win. So it's not a case of, oh, we just won't put too many men forward, maybe we won't win or won't lose. But we do need to, score. Chalet would want to be keeping an eye on what he's doing because Shaloi is sat on the bench, just waiting. Dardy's not playing well either, but I don't really have anyone I can bring on for him. And just goes wide. I'm actually going to take Chalet off for Shaloi. Tamas is really struggling, and Tigba's not playing that well. Dardy's struggling. Fair is struggling. It's just a lot of players who aren't playing well. To be fair, I did expect this. I can only imagine what's going to happen against Spain, though. We're going to get torn apart against Spain, methinks. I'm just going to take Tomas off. I think, in the grand scheme of things, maybe Tomas is past his best. I'm actually going to move the inside forwards just back to attack. And I'm going to tell the lads that I'm going to demand more. We have 8 minutes. Conceding another one's not going to make too much of a difference. Almost instantly. I don't think sending 2 players from support to attack that far up the field is going to make that difference. I also don't know if having Chobot and Willie Orban in the team would have made any bit of difference. But a 3-0 defeat to Denmark is probably one of the worst defeats we've had, I want to say. I think we've been fairly consistent in our previous... Oh, Bruno Larsen, that was just a beautiful goal. No... no keeper is stopping that. That was, to be fair, spectacular. First touch. Beautiful. Bruno, was he doing weird celebration? But alright. Kekish just punts it out. Just please end the game. Please. And that's it. 4-0 against Denmark. To be fair, it was a close game. We had more possession. Didn't have any yellow cards this time. Did have a lot of fouls. Didn't have as many shots. But, just wasn't our day. We could probably play this game 100 times more. And, okay, there's... Oh, God. Okay, well, I ruined that. And Spain did beat Azerbaijan. Only by 2, though. Interesting. This Group A just seemed to love draws. I'm actually just going to send my assistant to that one. Okay, well, everyone's still in an optimistic mood. That shouldn't have affected my... No, it hasn't. We do have a game against Peru in like 8 days. So I'm not sure, because it said the selection I've made, these lads are only going to be around for these couple of games. So I don't know what the story with the friendly is going to be. I'm not too sure, but then we come back. The next episode is going to be Spain and Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad and Tobago anyway. Yeah, it's not a great way to go from Denmark to Spain, and then having to play the 2 of them again. It does ruin the whole, if we just draw with Denmark and Spain, then we should get through in the group. Because having been beaten by Denmark, we're already down to 3rd. They have a game more played than we do, but we're equal with Spain and sitting 1 point behind them. Then again, the board only want me to be competitive. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to be super, super competitive. To be fair, we were without our best striker, our best centre-back, and our best attacking midfielder was somewhat slightly injured. And was only just coming back from an injury already. And then picked up another knock. And then another knock. Oh, I've cut my head off. Yeah, anyway, like I said, we're going to be back for the Spain and Trinidad and Tobago games in the next episode. I think this deserves a pity like, because I'm pretty sure it is our biggest defeat. Or we've lost 4-0 to Scotland as well. Beaten by Germany. This season was terrible. I didn't realise how bad that was. Yeah. The defeat to Scotland and Denmark 4-0 is now our joint biggest defeat. After beating Estonia 4-0. Losing 4-0 is not ideal. But we don't lose anything goal difference wise. We just go back to +2. So anyway, thank you very much. Well, no, you need to dislike the video and unsubscribe and comment really mean things down below to let me know you don't like me. Like I said, I'm enjoying this series. I hope that everyone else is enjoying the series. I would like comments of any players that maybe I'm not including in the squad that you think deserve to be in the squad. And then I will have a look and see why they're not in the squad. Maybe it's just because we're 4 years in the future. Is it 4 years? We're 5 years in the future from when the game starts to current day. But yeah, let me know down below in the comments if there's anything you think I should be doing differently or whatever. I may be the one making the videos, but you're involved too. Everybody watches this video. It's your job to tell me what I can change, if anything. But like I said, leave a like, comment, subscribe, dislike, unsubscribe, whatever. Do whatever you want. It's pretty fucking chill. But thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one.